Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. I hope that everyone is doing well. We survived yesterday. Well, let me rephrase that. Yesterday was brutal. We, for those who followed through to Blacklad's stream yesterday, we went and had fun trying to fight the dragon in Impossible Minecraft. And it took 2 hours. Oh boy, is that a battle. It's a heck of a fight, though, and I can highly recommend that if anyone is interested in seeing many people fail miserably, flail completely, swear an awful lot, and get beaten up by a dragon, I can highly recommend it. Which I should probably I think that's the right person. Yes, it is. There we are. So I'll give a shout out to Blacklad. Right, now, where were we? Ah, yes. Tripping over quotes all over the front of stream. Welcome into Frauke. Welcome into True Purple. Welcome into Blast, and let me get past things. Super Fast Fegalicious, and a Super Cosmic, and welcome in Red, dropping in to say hi. Always welcome, good to see you. And a Sci-Fi dropping in a bit of a lurk. Welcome in Sci-Fi, thank you for the lurk. And Blast on a 15 months. Twitch, why must you make these messages so impossible to read sensibly? Blast has subscribed for 15 months and is on a 13-month streak. Just Cosmic, please. Cosmic, please. Cosmic, please. Okay, I'll call you Cosmic, please. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. I hope everybody is doing well. Mayhem and Chaos are back involved. Save that for 3 a.m. Oh dear. Yes, we are back on the Madness server, trying to figure out why are we here and how much madness is involved. The answer is yes, and lots. Yes, we are here. No, I don't know why. Save that for 3 a.m. Okay, if you wish. Hey, Elcon, welcome in. How you doing? So, yes. I do wonder, Elkhorn, will we be attempting to figure out how to respawn the dragon on Impossible Minecraft so that you get to fight it? I mean, I will join you if that happens, and I'm available. Wow, that comes under the heading of I must be really masochistic to even suggest that one. Isn't 3 heads enough for me? Well, sometimes you just have to fight the dragon repeatedly. Besides, I don't see why we shouldn't see if Elkhorn is interested in trying to fight the dragon again. Or at all. Very carefully worded. Yes. Yes, it was. Welcome in, Footy, and thank you for 3 stream streak. Again. Yes, so much streaking. But very much appreciated. Elkhorn's like, why on earth would I want to actually have the dragon spawn so that I can fight it? And I dramatically misunderestimated how much dirt was needed to fill in that gap. So, let's go and get some more. So the reason I'm filling in or leveling this area is it's kind of it's kind of bland, and I want to put something into this area to help fill out the space, because if we've got a racetrack start here, we've got plans of putting a stables here, we've got an entrance here, I kind of feel like we need something here, and we've got to build the building there and the building there. So having a huge gap here seems a little bit inappropriate. So what I'm thinking is, we've got a forge up on the hill. But if you've got this many Ravagers, you're probably going to want to have a specialist forge for looking after your racing Ravagers. So, let's have a think about doing another forge design. And see what we can do about it. After all, you want your racing Ravagers to be well looked after. No one wants a cranky racing Ravager with bad shoes. Comes under the heading of "These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, this Ravager's gonna walk all over you." Ah! Oh, that probably had too many alternate meanings. Hey, Glam Pixie, welcome in. Ah, dear. Right, that gives us a nice flat space to work in. So, let's have a think. I know, that's unusual. Let's have a think is not the most sensible of things for me to be doing. I'm absolutely batty. No, that's Blackclad. He's the vampire. I'm Indiana Scotsman, here to drive you all crazy. Ahem. But yes, well, I mean, if I wasn't mad, how would you notice the difference? Wait, hold on, that doesn't sound right. Oh dear. How is everybody else doing today, though? I mean, clearly I've lost it, which nothing new there. I mean, really, how would we know? How would we tell the difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scotsman's gone in. Oh no, that's a 6. Come on, Scots, you can count to 5 correctly. You have shown the ability to actually be able to, you know, count. 1. 2. 7. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Is that a 5? Yes, that's a 5. Had a sleepy morning. Removed more of your ocean blocks pontoons to make room for your city. Ooh, yay for city building. Always good. Tuesday night left you shaking for more. You crazy fool. This coming from the person asking if Elkhorn's interested in trying to fight the dragon on their own terms. Hehe. Thank you for the lurk, True Purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After dinner. Woo, what's for dinner? And where are we going? Either way, enjoy the noms and have a good dinner. So what we did previously up there, which I can probably borrow the cam account and just go and have a look, is we've got basically a very small forge inside of here with a little bit of a lean 2, which might be a lean 3, but I'm not sure. I mean, we have declared previously that any idea of a lean 2 is likely to be wrong because they'll do an off by 1, therefore it'll be a lean 3, and I'm fairly sure there's a quote about that. But, Your dinner is homemade tomato soup, and it's in front of you. Yum. If we do that size and shape, that's way too big for this area. That's too big to fit in there. Ahem. Moving on. I didn't say that one. Hey, dragon. Too tired for the night. Be resting earlier than usual. Look after yourself, Blast. I know you had a very long evening yesterday, due to just how long it took us to murder the dragon. Hail hydrate. Stay hydrated with a pufferfish. If I drink a pufferfish, does that count as a snack, a drink, animal cruelty, or self-poisoning? These and other questions have absolutely not to do with it. If I wiggle it. Yes, dragon. Yes, absolutely. No. Not saying that one at all. Gone a separate way. Right. So if I go with the standard tower base design and so forth, this is not going to fit. Or at least it's... I saw those cows and thought, oh god, they're going to shoot me. Yesterday really took its toll on me mentally. Also, I think we've got the problem of this being a little bit... Don't expect all of your questions to be read out. Wow. The advantage of reading them out loud, Dragon, is the people who watch the VODs, and I don't think there are any, but you never know. Somebody might go back and look at these eventually. If they're watching on YouTube, don't have access to the text of chat. So reading out the stuff before responding to it is polite for them. It also allows me to keep my mouth moving, and thus give me something to be constantly talking through. And occasionally, it allows me to be quoted for saying something really stupid. Yeah. These and many other things are considered usually a good thing. Even the stupidness. Stupidity. Everybody's in for the stupidity. Yada dee 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 dee. Besides, you can't have a good giggle and keep the original cause to yourself, can you? No. Let's get this into the right place. There we are. Right. Now, if I want that to be my front corner, which, given that this will probably be the side wall of something, and we've got this path here, that's probably where I want this corner to be. So let's 1, 2... That's cruel, Dragon. That is so cruel. I'm going to try and read it, but that's cruel. The Rhubarb Barbara Bar Barbarian Beard Barber knew from the Rhubarb Barbara Bar Barbarians about Rhubarb Barbara's marvellous rhubarb pie, and always drank a beer with it, that he lovingly called Rhubarb Barbara Bar Barbarian Beard Barber Beer. Barber Beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that sounded like utter gibberish, and it probably looked like it as well. 1, 2. Abracadabra, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's actually the core. Oh, that might actually fit apart from this piece of disturbing wood. That's not what goes there. Alright, let's get rid of this cow wood. Ah, of course. So the comment was, Elkhorn, if you happen to be of the slightly insanity-minded and feel like trying to go after the dragon and have it respawned, I would be very interested in possibly joining you and being completely masochistic in doing so. And thank you so much for a 135 stream streak, Elkhorn. Aren't you supposed to have clothes on whilst at work? We'll keep that one for the Spoken World album. Oh dear. I mean, I'm not assuming that you want to do to fight the dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Most people's job requires them to wear clothes. Some require them to wear clothes that are more removable than others, but most people's clothes require them to have a job? No, the other way around. Most people's jobs require them to have clothes. That's just part of the longest spoken tongue twister as translated from German to English. Just part? No. And for those who are interested, we have a Vanaloxy in chat, for those who may be interested in a Pokeball. There are a few specialist jobs where the opposite is true. Even those tend to require some clothing, at least at the beginning. This conversation feels like it's probably a minefield. Welcome in, Landstrad, and thank you for the stretch. Let me get that. Ow, ow, ow. That was my knee. It's not supposed to have my knee go pop. And Switch Twitch user, thank you for the follow. There's a whole song of that tongue twister. I am not going to attempt it. Thank you for fixing the stretch hydrate synchronization issues, Landstrad. That sounds weirder than usual. No, that's the fire extinguisher. Let's use the Silky Smooth for this. Actually, let's not yet, but think about it. Put it on the After Christmas compilation album. Look, if you expect me to be sober enough to cope with anything after Christmas, you've probably got the wrong album on. And the sun is going down. Yes, it is. There we are. Barbarian Barber suggests it could also fit onto the D&D album. How many different albums are we needing? But it's about a bar, perfect for the SLA. Well, yes. Apparently I'm collecting grass again. I forgot I'm using the Silk Touch shovel. I was about to say the Silk Touch pick, but this is not a pick. That was almost controlled? How dare it be controlled? Right, let's find something to do the floor. So what I'm thinking is, I'm very tempted to do these sort of low buildings in a few places, as sort of, instead of having a full tower, just have a low base element and then come up with something for the top section. Because clearly, if you've got stone buildings of this type, you can have really nice, secure buildings. Probably much more loose-lipped than sober streaming Scots. Yeah, don't watch Blackclad's stream from yesterday. The amount of swearing from me was causing several people to have fits of giggles. Apparently a swearing Scotsman is considered to be an unusual thing. Many swears were sworn, yes. Oh, no, not that. Like that back, please. That's why you don't categorize as family friendly. Oh, many Scotsmen swear. I just happen to usually not. I try not to swear on stream. When it's somebody else's stream and they're 18 plus, then clearly, apparently, all bets are off. Oh. I apparently need to make some space in my inventory. I do not need stick. There we are. Yeah. Oh, I was going to pick up a couple of other things. Right, let's grab some basalt, and I've got, yes, coal ore. I kind of wish I had deep slate coal ore, though. I don't even have deep slate coal ore in my chest of minerals. That's annoying. Maybe we may have to think about something else. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put a forge on the back wall here. And I want to have effectively a Ravager pen here. Maybe two. So that we can have them being treated by the forge, by the farrier. Get the right word. Words are important. And then we can have the farrier working on things here. And that might work sensibly. Now what I'm thinking is, if I put in some of this, what we can do is, where's some, let's see, what would be the right material? I think tough. Yes, we're clearly doomed because I am building the floor before I'm starting the walls. This is unusual. There is clearly something not quite right with the universe. Scotsman is building a floor before he's building the walls. Yeah, that's not terrible. There's a flaw in my plans. Yes, there is. We better stop before I get confusing. At least it's not tequila, Because then it would be 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. Actually, have I got any coal blocks? Yes. Yes, I do. Fantastic. Fandabidols. Let's bring a couple of these into the mix. Just to show... I'd like that to be in there, please. Oof. Wow, that's black. And for some reason my brain has just gone, and I remember the quote from Aeroplane, where you've got the 13-ish, where you've got the young girl who's like, I like my coffee like my men, strong and black. It's like, oh my. Let's not go with that then. Ooh, let's go with deep slate copper. That'll help look like there's been some metal working going on. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. And these ones may not be a problem because I'm going to have to take out some of this. Parody of the quote is from Archer: black, bitter, preferably fair trade. Oh my, that's a definite parody there. Nope, nothing goes in there. That's the right one. Right. I've used up almost all my deep slate copper. You'll never get away with it, copper. You never know. Chocolate. Yes. I was wandering through Sainsbury's on Monday, which of course was basically please rush in, all of the Easter chocolate is 50% off day. And I was so tempted to buy quite a few things. They had a mint lint chocolate egg at, I think it was just over 50% off, and I was so very tempted. I did not need more chocolate in the house. I already have issues with eating too much of it. Pictures that scene from American Beauty, but with Scots and mini eggs. I've never actually watched American Beauty. I will probably be disowned by a great many people for that. Right, let's start thinking about... how tall we want this building to be. Not sure anyone outside of America has seen that one. No, I get the impression it is actually considered to be a cult film. That's a cult film, not occult. It's been tainted by one of the actors. Yeah, that's one of the other problems. Well, this is weird. I appear to have exactly the right number of materials. Quick, somebody buy me a lottery ticket. Because that doesn't feel right. You bet that lottery ticket would be off by 1. Ooh, that would be cruel. The thing is, though, Frauke, it would be off by 1 on every number. Just to be most accurate. Because if it was just off by 1, then it would probably, you know, win quite high. But off by 1 on every number would be the thing. If only actors could stop ruining good movies by being terrible people. Yeah, that would be nice. I'd be off by 1 week. That would be the other one. I'd buy it the week, and I'd have the numbers the week before they win. Oh, one thing I should mention. I went through over the weekend and I removed almost all of the trapdoors and campfires from the top of this and its partner line on the racetrack. Because I was wondering if the problem was the Ravagers were seeing the Ravagers AI was not seeing the trapdoors and was attempting to walk too close to this wall, which was why they were bouncing. I'm not sure it made any difference, which is a bit of a shame. So I still don't know why the Ravagers are so very bouncy and why things get caught up so much on the course. The other thing I did was... Squirrel! We have a event Pokemon in chat, for those who would like to try and catch that. Yes, there was a lot of tromp, Feg. I got chased by Ravagers constantly. I did go through and look at all of these gaps where the track goes up or down, depending on the direction you're going in, and made it a little bit easier to see through. Again, not sure that's going to make enough difference, but yeah, we'll have to see. At some point, we'll work out how to make the Ravager racetrack really functional. Until such time as that happens, we'll just keep tinkering, and every so often, when we run a race, we'll end up with me having to walk through immediately after it and be chased by Ravagers. I'm sure that everyone is immediately declaring, "Oh, the humanity, nobody enjoys seeing you getting chased by Ravagers, Scots. Why ever would we want that?" I'm waiting. Ooh, hey, what did I catch? A baby egg. What do I need to do to a baby egg to... That sounds wrong. I got egged. Yes. Question is... I wish it was mini-egged. Although baby-egged is an interesting option. What do you mean the token's expired? I'll expire your token. Catch Pokemon with low BST. Right, that's going straight into my buddy's slot then. Boing, 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 boing. Come on. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Look after yourself, Landstrad. Catch 3 Pokemon under 400 BST. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna need more mossy stone. There's nowhere near enough here. Right. And let's see. At some point, I should really repair the hobo. Because it's looking a little bit beaten up. I mean, it's down to 41 durability. Granted, I'm not planning on trying to murder a dragon, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I shouldn't at least repair my my hobo. Oh, hey, I've got stone brick walls in my inventory already. Fantastic. I don't have to go and find any of them. That's okay, Dragon. We murdered you yesterday. Granted, you put up one heck of a fight. It took us over 2 hours to murder a dragon. At least I'm fairly sure that that's the silliness. That explains the short shoulder and hip. And you thought you just slept funny. Yep. Sorry, we were beating you up overnight. That's... When am I gonna learn? Oh, leaf. I wonder what I've seen moving next to me. I'm going to make this more open than previously. Because this one's going to be a forge. Therefore, it feels like the sort of thing that would be better as a much... Nope, wrong side. Much more open building. How did I... who knows? Yeah, that feels better. Oh yes, I've got some andesite as well. Let's use that. Yeah, and then if I put a pair of stairs there and there. Let's do you. We can turn this into a arch. Oh. Heil hydrate! Thank you, Feg. Granted, you'll have trouble with the stretch to go with it, because they're off-cycle. We'll have to work on that. Right. But thank you. Everyone remember, hydrate as appropriate. Oh yes! I forgot you'd spent some time assembling a new bed the other day, Dragon. I think I've gotten that wrong. Those two are supposed to be low. Oh heck, just don't shrimp in the meantime. Too late. I've turned to shrimp. I am not a shrimp. I am a king prawn. That's why the dragon was on Impossible was sleeping so peacefully. Yes, and they had those lovely, adorable little ZZZ emotes coming off of them. ZZZ. Muppets in space. Muppets in pretty much any of the modern Muppets films. It's oh, what's the name of the is it Pepe the shrimp? But yes, I am not a shrimp. I am a king prawn. Who clearly has spent far too much time hanging around Gonzo. People should be used to the fact that my brain operates in the great... Of course, yes. How could anyone ever forget that it is the great Gonzo? Tisk, tisk. Yes, yes. I know. But then, I mean, he was wandering around with Mr. Or Mr. Dickens, depending on the season. Oh, yes. Two of those. You will love business. It is the American way. It is the British way. Wait, what? Only 9 months to go. It's looking a little bit more altar or ceremonial than a furnace forge building at the moment. I think we can fix that though. 7-ish? 4 and 7, yeah. Yes, Feg, 9 months puts you in January. Congratulations on being able to do math, Elcon. My maths is failing. My maths is failing. We've got 2 off by 1s there. One of us knows what month it is, and it's not me. Right, how did I design the forge on this building? Because I think I'd like to repeat it. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm going to repeat that, but I'm going to repeat it the other way around. Let's mirror it when we repeat it. No. Yes. Oh, and there's the stretch. I don't know, you could have just... Yep. Oh, ow, yep, and stretch. Repeat builds right round, baby, right round. I mean, speaking of repeating of builds, if I borrow the cam account for a second before I head off, I did spend a little bit of time over the weekend repeating a build or 4. Actually, there's 5 here, but hey. Could have waited, but that owl made it all worthwhile. So we spoke last week about the possibility of turning this into a new farm area to go well with the one over here. And I thought, right, you've seen me build those buildings repeatedly because they're over there already. So I just rebuilt them already. Now, I've done none of the detailing, which will probably come up in later streams. Well, I did move all my horses in. And I've also moved the hairy chickens and the hairy cows. Wait, there should be a... oh, yeah, there's a third hairy cow. And the worn pigs. But, yeah. So this is a future build area. I've started doing the template work, just to avoid a little bit of time. Plus, it gave me something to do over the weekend. Other than fishing up a bow that I then immediately lost to a dragon. Grr. Hey, Wolf. Welcome in. Right. Now I can use the camera to work out what I'm doing. Yeah. First time for anything. Yes. Okay. If you light them properly, they're like spicy. That's a spicier build. And for those who might be interested in trying to catch it, we have a polywag in chat. Game still likes to spawn things, though. That's the problem. Well, some would say that's the problem. Some would say that's just the way it works. Some would say that's the stig. You put around 18 plus stacks of torches now in the caves around your project area and you still get zombies. Ah, the joys of Minecraft and zombies. Some call me the Space Cowboy, some call me Maurice. Right, let's get some more cracked brick. Okay. Let's see. Stair and a few half slabs. Oh, hey, I've got a stair. Stair. Don't have any half slabs, but hey, we can work on that. You'll get nommed and be like, "Sir, where did you come from?" Because I'm pretty sure I went past Sageable Firehouse 10 stacks ago. Now just be... wow. Oh, fiddle snarks. Yep, okay, that needs adjusting. So, this, thankfully, not an exterior load-bearing wall, needs to... not there. No holes in the walls, none in the ceiling. You patched the one you missed yesterday, so there's like nothing spawnable, but yes. Still nope. Yep. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that, Raven? It's like, yeah, just make it difficult for me, why don't you? I mean, we all know Raven likes to make it difficult for me. No, Raven's saying that they've got no audio because I'm fairly sure that probably means that they're in the middle of something and they're connecting via mobile in a way where they're not allowed to actually have audio. Raven is attempting to keep hold of their... Wow! Just wow! Apparently I don't have a bot murder command installed yet. We know what we're adding for tomorrow, then. Feels like it's too far forwards. Streak maintained. Here we find a streaking raven. The last thing you ever see. You need to figure out how to add a counter. Counters can be done in a variety of manners. I previously was using Stream Elements, and Stream Elements has the option of adding counters, such that you just set up a command and you have it so that you do a ++ on the variable. Firebot, however, I haven't the foggiest. If it's got a similar base to StreamerBot, then you set up then you can either choose to have a command persist a variable, or you can just have a local variable. StreamerBot global variables are great. Yes, yes they are. I also, Elcon, managed to figure out how to import 351 quotes this morning. This evening. I managed to fix it just before stream. So I've now migrated all quotes over to StreamerBot. Boy, was that interesting. Actually, it wasn't as bad as it thought. Or it could have been, because I already had a running local archive of all of the quotes. So it was just a matter of doing a few regular expressions onto that to work out how to make it the right format to go into the JSON file that... that's not helpful. That StreamerBot uses. Yes, it does. I did have... it was a matter of working out how to import quotes, which was interesting. Excellent. It felt appropriate. It kind of marks the point where the quotes have now been migrated. I need some cracked brick. I do not have the cracked brick that I'm looking for. I need to make more of the cracked brick I'm looking for. But yes, in theory, I should be able to... Yep, that works. It lives! It lives! Never underestimate a Scotsman who's interested in sorting out his streamer bots. What I could really do with is 2 or 3 of those in that. There we are. So let's try that. That works nicely. Now we need to bring a row down here. So let's do you, and then there's another row in front, which probably would have some cracked brick in it. And then there's one of those, and 2 of these. Ooh. You are not that. You are a stair, good sir. What type of stair you are? Well, let's just say you're not Fred. That is nowhere near where I wanted that block. Fine. Ah, yes, that's what I thought. There are 3 more of those there. That's not right. So I'll put those the other way up there from it. Oh yeah, this is starting to feel right. Because of course they probably would use exactly the same design of furnace. Have nice noms, Feg. After all, if you've got people building a furnace like this, they're probably going to build more than one in the same style. They wouldn't reinvent the furnace every time they want to build one. Or at least you'd hope they wouldn't, because that would be silly. Derp. You do not go there, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I need 2 more stairs. Let's go with 2 of those. And they go... Yay! They go... Hey! Hey! Uncle! No. This is not the Jackie Chan Adventures. We're fairly close to the right shape. It's the problem, we're trying to repeat something. It's not as easy as it looks sometimes. It does raise questions of, why are you doing this again? Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting. That's a statement that you don't want to hear, particularly from your proctologist. And we have a Maricargo in chat for those who might want to catch it. I feel like there should be something here. And then probably another. Well, we've got a well from Elkhorn. I'm not quite sure what the well is. Are we well? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that I'm all that well. Oh, I need another one. Go. So, it looks like I go straight to the back wall here. Yes, I do. Okay. So, here should be a wall. Ah, right. Apparently I'm in a mood, Elkhorn. I have a case of the sillies. I'm not quite sure what the cure is. Other than a band. Dang it. Hashtag rigged. However, the mag cargo was caught by Glam Pixie, Nordic Wolf, Falke, Dragon, and Elkhorn. The only person who didn't catch it was me. Hashtag rigged. Temporarily do that, although I suspect I need to replace that with something that will burn blue. One of those there, one of those there, a couple of them there, one of those. No, let's swap those. That and that. You can go there, you can go here. I probably can put a stair in there. Hey, Hunter! Welcome in! Please ignore the mayhem. I'm having one of those days. That's better. How are you doing, Hunter? How was your day? If you ignored the mayhem, you'd have to close the stream. Well, it was nice seeing you. Sorry to see you go. Your day was a day. It could have been worse. Obviously, it could have been better, though. Ow. I did not mean to faceplant the stone cutter. It just happened that way. Nah. I feel like that's better as a normal brick. That's looking alright. Fill it in, it can easily be mistaken for a forge. Ooh, I've not done things right back here properly, though. No, no, you're not that. You're not supposed to be that. And what did we do at the back there? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Oh, no, hold on. That should not have been that. It should have been... Yes. I fall asleep. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't like that. If I do that, I'm going to have it off by one error. So let's not compound things with an additional unnecessary off by one error. Let's do it that way. That looks good. It'll look better once we've made it look like it's on fire. But that can be... Excuse me. Thank you. Alt tabbing whilst I'm jumping is apparently a bad idea. Let's grab a couple of those. Have we got any? Yep. Let's grab one of those. Oh, actually, I don't need to be pulling those from in there because we've got multiple stacks of campfires in here. Because somebody took apart a large amount of build that had racetrack all over it, that had campfires everywhere. I mean, it had racetrack everywhere. It just happened to have campfires over the top of it. And if we now put in you and you. I feel that something tells me I've made a mistake. I know why I've made a mistake. I've actually put those too deep. Yes. I've put them too deep. Therefore, I should have only placed them 1 deep. I keep forgetting. If you have a gap above a campfire, then it doesn't actually operate as well. That's better. Jackpot. Functional. Things. Stuff and malarkey. That one. And I can, yes, but I've just remembered all of this is going to have a ceiling, so there's not actually going to be any point in it. It's a lovely idea, it just doesn't work when you're not planning on having an open roof. Do I have... Yes, I do have a flint and steel. Oh, hold on. Where's my campfire? Iron bars. Oh. Hey, Kutsune. Welcome in. And we're apparently back on cycle. We have a stretch and a hydrate at the same time. Let's just get rid of the darkness so that I can actually do this without being attacked by things. Come on, thank you. I'll hydrate. Right. And to go with this, we need a stretch as well. Oh, we get done. Thank you so much for that stretch. Everyone remember, hydrate, med check, and as appropriate, do remember not to be a shrimp, but to be a king prawn. I'm repeating that way too often today. Or a queen prawn, yes. That's nice. That's better. It's alive! Alive! I do like the way that these built, that just adding something, just adding the fires and the smoke makes this this feel so much more alive suddenly. And actually feels like it's a real forge. I'm a real forge too! Yeah. How is the magma smoking? Campfires underneath it, Chris. Welcome in. Same as this is smoking. There's a campfire underneath this as well. Which is why we've got the proper smoke as well as the small smoke. Yeah. Right. What I think I'm going to do is deviate from the design, though. Let's not make this look like this. Let's make this look like something different. I mean, it's still going to be the same basic structure. It's just going to be a little bit different. How are you doing, Chris? How are you doing, Kurt? Should have asked both of you. You go in there. I don't actually need the hay bale because none of this is above ground. Or at least all of this has a roof, so it's not going to end up being able to smoke high anyway. Not being able to smoke high. That just sounds so much like it's going to end up in trouble with the police. But hey, 420 was not yesterday. 420 was at the weekend. Oh boy. Hey, I didn't... There's no need to rain on my parade. Let's go and find... Get rid of it. That's my shovel. I don't want to get rid of that. That. No. No. This one. Actually, I'm just going to bring a stack. And I need 8, so of course I've got 7. Of course I do. Now we have 8. Boing. It goes boingity 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 boing. I'm still carrying a flint and steel. This is dangerous, even if it is raining. Oh. We have an event Pokemon in chat. For those who might be interested in trying to catch it. For those who aren't, you're still going to get the announcement anyway. It's... Do. Just means that we have a wandering trader. Hello, wandering trader. What are you selling today? Is it leads and llamas? Hey, wait, come back here. Stop. Will you stop wandering? Okay, mini pistons. No. Mini nether bricks. No. Mini netherite block. No. Mini barrels? No. Mini jukeboxes? No. You are buying water buckets for 2 emeralds? No. Oh, you're selling an iron pickaxe. That must be the an interesting update. Tube coral block, blue ice. Ooh, blue ice might be worth it. 6 blocks, 6 emeralds per block though. Oof. But it is blue ice, which is, last time I counted, 91 ice. So, yeah, I think I will buy that off of you, mate. Come here. $81, 9 by 9. Yeah, because it's 9 ice turned into 9 packed ice times 9 packed ice to make the... Where have you gone? Stop running up. Look. I'm trying to buy things from you. Will you stop running away? Oops. And I might as well buy the tube coral while we're here. Don't need slime, don't need moss. Yes, 81. We can do math around here. Maths is allowed. Hey Ritsu, welcome in. Hey Urban, how are you doing? How are you both doing? I apparently can't figure out that I need more ender pearls. More emeralds. Boing. Boing. Would you mind not I know you're called a wandering trader, but would you mind not wandering quite so far? Apparently, the rain puts him out very quickly. Sir? Sir, I need you to burn faster. Not raging like you were yesterday. That's good. Sir, Excuse me. Look, if I'm going to set fire to you, he won't burn in the rain. I know, it's highly annoying. We'll just have to resort to extreme violence. Come back here. There. Normally I would make him cook. Normally I would let him cook. But today, he's just not allowing me to cook him. There we are. More leather. Apparently I didn't get any... he's too soggy. Yeah, that's the problem. You just can't cook a damp... yeah, you can't easily cook a damp trader. I could have sworn I had a chest with ice and coral in it. Apparently not. It's the latest book from George R.R. Martin, A Song of Ice and Coral. He got bored and decided to write a different series. Everybody's now raging at him. Let's have a quick nap. Except for the mermaids who are keeping cool. Yeah. You see, Urban, that's a perfectly valid and sensible way of setting fire to and getting rid of him. That's just far too much effort. Oh, hey, lead. I don't need one. You're choosing anarchy. I'm the one who set fire to him. I woke up and chose anarchy. Fire. Da-da-da. Don't need that lead. Let's burn it. Burn the leads. Bury the lead. Burn the witch. No, wait. Bury the witch. Burn the lead. That doesn't sound right either. Doing, 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 dong. This is the news at 11. Why am I burying witches? Because they're too soggy to burn. And I'm being nice. Okay, wow, hi, deja vu. Did I bury witches in the past? That feels like it's something that involves far more issues with... Oh, hey, I didn't actually... I forgot to strip my wood. Exapol, welcome in, and thank you so much for 16 months worth of subscription. How you doing? Flame arrow, kill him, poison potion. Yeah, that works too. Alright. Just the angle of my build as we went to get to the fences just hit hard on the deja vu. Oh, right. Given these builds are all very, very similar in basic shape, I'm not surprised there's a lot of deja vu. I have a lot of deja vu with the way that some of these get built. I try to make it so that every build is different, but they all have the similar construct. As a result, it ends up being very, very deja vu-y. Deja vu-y. Relative to Hong Kong Fooey. Hey again, firm believer that deja vu is little glimpses of the future, to be honest, and indicators that they're like checkpoints to indicate to you that you're on the right path. Well, that can't be right. Why the heck am I on the right path? Also, build a tower with ladder attached. Ah, yes. Whoops. That's in the wrong place. I'm going to need to take that back. Get back here. Ow. Dumb ways to kill a traitor. We're finding all the ways to kill a traitor. 99 different ways to build and murder a wanting traitor. Whatever you do, don't jump in there. I need 4... Yes, 4 more. Ow. Let's go this way. No, I need 8 because it's 2 per corner. Wow, that could have been embarrassing. I can't even count to 8 successfully. One of these days, I'll be able to think in a straight line. Pfft, yeah, right. I need to get up there somewhere. There it is. 5-string straight, but it's not working properly. Give it a minute, Urban. Sometimes they take longer than planned to show up. And the rest of the time, they're just confused. The other option is Twitch. Guaranteed to do things in a twitchy manner. I don't have... It showed up and said error. Well, that's definitely Twitch being twitchy. Oh, lovely. Fantastic. Amazing. All of those other words that involve Twitch being twitchy. Sorry. Didn't know how to fix that one. Probably the simplest option would be refresh your browser and see if it comes up after that. Excuse me, sir. You are not supposed to be up there. Really? 4 short. 4 short and 7 years ago. Does it to you, or he's got to share through the rewards or redeem screen. Typical. So Twitch. So very Twitch. Such Twitch. Much Twitch. So very. There we are. Right, that's all of those bits. Bits. Alright. Do I want to put another floor on this building? Or do I want to just keep it fairly short? It's probably me being on mobile. Yeah, that happens. Mobile. Guaranteed to confuse you even further. If at first you don't succeed, bury the evidence. Hide the bodies. Murder the witnesses. Yay! There you are, Urban. It's alive! 5 stream streak. Thank you so very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, this fits. It's where I wanted it. Yaha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This build might fit where I hoped it would be. I know, there's bound to be one later for OK, don't worry. Just because it's accurate now doesn't mean it's not going to be wrong later. We all know that the odds are never in my favour. And the squirrel is definitely in. In, now, squirreling all about. Yay! Try not to miss in tune when you very much appreciated, Urban. And we have a Shelmet for those who might want to try and catch that. I am very lucky, I feel, to have people who actually want to do that and enjoy tuning in and hearing all the chaos, the madness, the mayhem, and basically all the things that come randomly out of my mouth. Playing Minecraft while eating dinner. That's harder. That's not easy. It's not easy. Playing with your food. Wait, no, what? That's the wrong one. Playing while eating food. Ahem. How did I do the roof of the thingamahoosit up here? Yeah, like that. Apparently the answer is confusingly. I'm looking at this roof and thinking, I have absolutely no way in Smeg of working out how I built that. Wow. Rigged. Elkhorn got a stone ball from Frauke, and Urban got a feather ball, however. Woohoo! Hoping to go to Norfolk. Oh, I'm terribly sorry for you. Kurt got a Poker Daily Reset, and Feg got a Night Ball. Ooh, Poker Daily Reset. Very useful at the moment, given that there is a reward for claiming multiple Poker Dailies, which actually I think gives you some Poker Daily Resets. 4 resets for 5 days worth of check-in. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea how to build that again. So we'll probably have to make it up as a go along. Ha ha! Boing! Boing! Right, let's strip this log. 1, 2, strip a few, 99 up. Well. Ah, cool. Now that's a heck of a... No, come on. Let go. Give me back the command. Control even. Placing blocks, then eating a bit of your wrap. Excellent. Really, Elcon? I would never have guessed. As if I would ever quote something incorrectly. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I would never, ever mangle a quote. Oh, wait. Hold on. I would never not mangle a quote. Well, apparently the quote, the new bot is accurate. That's not fair. It's a brand new bot and it's already calling me out. I feel seen. He used to add the one that had the only language. Oh, cool. I'm being picked on by my own new bot. That's just cruel. Bot, you've only been in service for 10 minutes and you're already taking them, Michael. It's not fair. Arr. 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 Grr. Arr. Great. Now I sound like I'm in the closing credits of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode. Grr. Arg. I need a hug. Yes. Well, that was an episode that basically made everyone want a hug at the end of it. I don't have one of those yet either. Are you telling me I need a hug command? You haven't finished Buffy or Angel? Well, not everyone did. Some people are still catching up. I hear they're actually pondering another Buffy. That's not right. No, that's right. Do we need a hug or a squirrel pile? Ooh. That's a tough one. Slayer trick doesn't... Everybody needs a hug sometimes. Squirrel pile! Oh, believe me, she's the Slayer. They can resurrect her a few times more, I'm sure. But, yes, from memory, I think they're actually exploring a complete reboot. Not quite sure how far it's gotten and whether or not it'll happen, but yes. Oh, the one that paired up with the mare that was actually a demon. Isn't that, oh god. There have been a few, I'm trying to remember which particular one. Was that Glory? Oh, Faith. The other Slayer. Yes. Well, they had to do something with her occasionally. I seem to remember that later on they give her a bit of an interesting storyline, though. I still wish they'd actually gotten around to doing the whole Ripper spin-off. Hold on. Something's not right here. Nurse! Nurse! He's lost it somehow. I got something wrong here. The question is, which side have I gotten wrong? I think that side is right. No, it's not. So it's 2 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 1. That doesn't look right. Yeah, that's the other problem. There have been a lot. It's another one of those situations of things happened on that show in the background that basically ruined the show. Or the history of it. Right, let's try this again. The question is, which is this side better? 2 2 2 2 2 2. That side's right. Boing. Right, let's try this again. You. 2. Inverted stair. Slab. Slab, slab. Stair. Slab, slab. Stair. Slab, slab, slab. Stair. Slab, slab. Stair. Slab, slab, slab. Stair. Slab, slab. Stair. Hold on. Yes, that's possibly correct. Also, that brings me to the point where it's supposed to stop. Ah, yes. And that's the one. Frauke's got it. Nobody wants to spend money on something that they're not sure is going to give them a guaranteed return on investment. Oh yeah, that works. Ooh, that does work. Okay, that fills in the space there nicely. That really helps fill in this area. Yeah, that's much nicer. Because that helps actually fill in this corner a lot more. And actually, I think that's gonna... Whoops, that's gonna be me backing up into a wall. So I've now got 3 tower bases. And I'm wondering if I should just build them as 3 short towers. 3 short towers and 3 short towers ago. Yeah, so I could go straight into the low version of this. So basically have the wood and then go straight into that rather than... yes, that would work. And then if we do that on that tower, this tower, and this the tower over there, that will help actually provide a bit of an anchor and a bit more verticality to this area, because it's starting to look all like it's very, very similar in height, particularly with some of the huge long sections in the... yeah. I think we have a problem. I think we have a problem. I think we have a solution, even. I mean, we have a problem and a solution. Boing. Lilo and Stitch will have musical elements. You can guarantee that. Particularly given that they're going to want to have the Elvis elements. Hello, Squishy. Welcome in. Oh, and that feels like we've got a Pokemon in chat. Did I just miss that? Yes, we have a Mawale, whatever the heck I've just failed to say properly there is. Oh, that's a steel type, is it? Whoopsie. I should have tried to catch that one properly. Oh well. Oh no. Did I not say I was going... do not fall into that about 20 minutes ago? And I've just fallen straight into it. Oh, yeah. I apologise for the smell of singed squirrel. Oh dear. I knew I was going to do it. It was guaranteed. The moment I build an open-topped area, I'm guaranteed to end up accidentally falling into it. Alright, let's see. I need... what do I need? I need things and stuff. But they're both back at IKEA. Boo! Rigged! I didn't catch anything. Couldn't even catch a cold with that one. Alright. Grab some of those. Hurdy birdie bird, hurdy birdie. Oh, right. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Wow. Apparently I've forgotten how to build a tower. That's worrying. Given how many of these things I've built, I've forgotten how to build them. Here we find the Scotsman, suffering from old age and dementia. We're not quite sure which of the two it is, but he's probably suffering from something. There we are. That's how it goes. That's the way, to build it. Chicken and tzatziki dip. Ooh, Nice. Probably just butchered the pronunciation of that, but whoops. So be it. Okay, now these get one of these here, one of these here, and then we start filling in the floor. The floor. Great, now I sound like I'm an escapee from Toy Story. The floor. Not really eaten today. Urban. Eat. Eat! You must remember to eat. I've just realised that the way I'm building this, I have not left any form of access to this floor. So I may have to rip all of this out later to be able to put a floor in. To put some stairs in. Derp. Why is nobody remembering to eat today? Right. You're not forgetting yet. Okay. We believe you. Thousands wouldn't. Okay, that's better. That gives us a flaw in our plans. Ow. Yes. Yes. I'm starting to remember what I'm doing. You ate twice, and you're still snacking. Yeah, that's my problem. I snack far too much. Bum, 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 ba, da, dee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, 3. Count to 3 correctly, Scots, please. Chocolate eggs. Mini eggs. Oh no, we've awakened the snack demon. Ew, I'm gonna have to think about this side. That's not good, I need to think about this side. So I'm actually only going to be putting in 2 of these. Can't eat chicken eggs because of medication for epilepsy. That seems a pretty good reason for not eating them then. Right. So, what I'm hearing here is, I am a derp. I am a derp when I'm sitting in a derp. Derpy, derpy, derp. Derpy, derpy, derp. 1 Scots can count to 1. 2 Scots can count to 2. 3 Scots can count to 3. 5 Scots is again suffering from OBO. Whoopsie. Having a desk work has made snacking. Yeah. Desk jobs are not good for snacking. They're bad. They're very bad. Believe me, I know the problem. Yeah, health first. Parkour! Ooh, nearly didn't make it. Parkour! 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 No, sorry, that's a totally different thing to be yelling. Wait, why did I not pick that up? I don't know. Where are we? This is the one I did first. And this is the one I did second. Right. That wall is going to need to be closed off. This wall is going to be solid because it's going to have the chimney going up the back. Yeah, so there's going to be a chimney here, which is going to close off most of this wall. So the only two walls that you can see out of are here and here. Right. Oof. I don't even think that's... I think I'm short on smooth stone now. Isn't that just typical? Great. Hey, Ritsu. I know you were around earlier, but thank you for the pasta. I think I need 8 smooth stone, which just says it all, really. Well, was it, the question there, Squishy, is, was it cooked pasta or dry pasta or fresh egg pasta? Fresh egg pasta. It's not easy being cheesy. It's cooked. Sticking. Wow. Huh. No, I didn't have any. That's alright. Vertical food. That sounds like a an interesting way to deal with things. I need one... Oh, hold on. If I've got that many of those, I've probably got some over here. Yes. Yes, I do. So I've got 8 of those. I need... I need 16 Crimson Trapdoors. Of course I do. Of course I do. Yeah. Why is it always off by 1? Right. I think I need more stone bricks. Yeah, can you sort some out for me, Wolf? I'm starting to get hungry with all of this chat. Alright. Ah, yes. Having your sugars step up to the microphone and yell at you is near a good thing. Everyone remember, health first. Just saving room for the stir fry you want to make for your meal tonight. Okay, stir fry's good. Right, if I remember rightly, I need to do this. And then that. But actually that means that I need to have placed those first. So let's do that. So it's that. Making a largish patch of meat sauce. Be portioned down harder. Mmm. That's what I was like. Can everyone stop making me feel hungry? I've already eaten dinner. I don't need to be made to feel like I need to snack or eat again. My metabolism will already tell me, congratulations, you've just put on 17 pounds just by thinking about food. T-minus 23 minutes till noon. Yep. What that does mean is it's 23 minutes to... Well, sorry, that means it's about 15 minutes to Pretty's o'clock. Really? So, thank you for the Pretty's o'clock is upcoming reminder. Yeah, oh, and we have a Pokemon in chat. He says, realizing that there's a Pokemon in chat. Hold on. Well, that's interesting. I can see the banners on that tower. The cam account can't. Oh dear. Oh, I need half slabs. Hold on. I've got a crafting table in here somewhere. I only need 8. And therefore I was definitely going to have the wrong number no matter what I did. I did put 8 at. And the Hariyama was caught by Squishy and Dragon. Nicely done. Congratulations on your catches. Ah, okay. Cam account must be like 3 feet away from the point where it can see those those banners. That's hilarious. Right. This area is going to need to be adjusted because I need to bring a... for some reason my brain was going to say I need to bring a lamp post through it, but a lamp post is not the word I'm looking for. Alice the Amazon! Welcome in! How was your stream? You looked like you were quite busy in the background there. And I now have to close a tab. Ahem. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in to Alice and Tay. Welcome in, Tay. How is everybody doing? Welcome to Wednesday. We are, at the present, attempting to build a forge for looking after Racing Ravager's hooves. Because, well, you've got to look after them. Stream was lovely, built some stables for horses, did some landscaping. Next stream will be building a roof to finish the stables. Oh, fantastic. Yes, I'm a little bit short of a roof here. Apparently we're both going to be roof building next stream. Erwin, welcome in. Thank you for following with that raid. Yes, this is... the forge that we are currently in the process of building. I decided I wanted a forge. More racing shenanigans? Yes. Well, the track is pretty much finished. I just can't seem to get it tuned in for how long it takes for our resident greyhound, or nitwit, depending on how you refer to him, to get round the track. But we have all 4 of our racing Ravagers in now, which is fantastic. I still have another stables to build, which is over here, where we will be adding more Ravagers eventually. I'm trying to make sure I'm ahead of people redeeming Ravagers. I now have 3 spaces for them. And I still have to do the floor of these ones. There are many flaws in my plans. Thank you. I'm really loving the way that this is coming together, because the whole area feels so much like it's quite densely detailed. And we're adding another farm next to it, to go with the farm that's over here. Because clearly, I needed more detail. Have you actually seen the race run, Alice? Hey, Kay. Well, you might be saying that you were left behind, but Twitch is marking you as a raider, so thank you for coming. You've not? Oh, well then. Let us test the racetrack, because most people have not seen the current adjustments that I made over the weekend. So, we can hear the slightly trumpy noise of multiple Ravagers raring to go. I shall head down and have a chat with our local greyhound. Say hi to Ben Herm. Herm. Hi ho! Ravagers, away! No, yep. Pain. Why? Well, Pain is apparently not going to come out and play. Oh, and we've lost a second Ravager. All before the first corner. Tut, tut, tut. However, we still have 2 Ravagers chasing, keeping up with the track. Trump, 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 trump. And as we go through the second corner, yep, it's still a close race between Nidhogg and Frecky. Oh no! Dang it. Welcome back. Well, we've lost 2 Ravagers who have decided that they don't want to follow the course. But we've got 2 that are still following. Nidhogg is still taking up the lead. On the inside, still, though, Frecky is keeping a good close track. Oh, looks like Frecky has managed to catch up again. Let's get the oversight. Yep. And as we go into the final corner, Frecky is in the lead. No, Frecky has gotten stumbled. Oh, no. Oh, it's a close run thing, and it's head-to-head. I'm not quite sure which one of them won there. Unfortunately, due to the fact that 2 of the Ravagers decided to get lost midway through, I am going to have to... Come on, Pain. Oh, you're stuck in your... Pain is currently stuck in the starting gates. Come on, Pain. There we are. Let's bring Pain. Pain, you really are living down to your name. And over here we had Roland Ravenberger, who is probably the slowest racing Ravager imaginable, second only to Pain. Come on, you 2. Let's get you to the right side of the course. Yep, you get 2 races. The first you get with Ben Herm, the second you get with a Scotsman. Come on. Good Ravagers. Chase me! Chase me! You know you want to. Oh. Will you stop spinning? You spin the Ravager round, right round, spinning Ravagers round on the course. Do they run faster when they're on different tracks? They shouldn't. It unfortunately seems that the two outside lane ones are occasionally a little bit derpy at the moment. And I'm still trying to work out why. But we do seem to have a different set of Ravagers that get stuck on each run, which makes it that little bit more confusing. Come on, you two. Into your starting gates. There we are. Right. Let's give them a second to lose interest in me. Come on. None of you can see me. You should all be losing interest. Come on, Payne. I can see you over on the left there. There we are. Right. Let's see who runs race number 2. Goodbye. And, oh, it's a clean start. All 4 Ravagers are out of the oh, well, all 4 Ravagers were out, but we've lost 2 already. Oh, dear. It's the way it goes sometimes. So, as I say, different race, different Ravagers get confused. Oh, no. Pain. No, it's Roland Ravenberger who's gotten stuck on the corner. Dang it, Roland. Hey, Mad. Welcome in. So it looks like our only finisher is going to be Frecky, and you really don't want to be staring at the back of a Ravager for that much time. So let's show you the front end. They're slightly less upsetting from the front. Actually, I'm not sure which is worse. Yep, looks like this race is definitely going to be Frecky's. Come on, Frecky. And we're on the home straight. Yes, Ben Herm about to take off again. And as we cross the finishing lines, yes, it is Frecky, the only finisher on that run. Well, that's an oops. Oh, really? Come on. You two can get out of your starting gates. I like the fact that you two both not only gave up just after the start, but you then went and hid back in your stables. What are we gonna do with you? What do you like? You two are just not really good at racing Ravagers, are you? Excuse me. Come on. Here, boy. Here, boy. Who's a good racing Ravager? None of you. Gah. As you can see, there are still a few things that I need to fix on this course. But the chaos and the madness do make it more interesting for the races. Give the doggos a good pet, and thank you for the raid, Alice, and have a good evening. Oh, really? Are we at quote 200 as well? Oh, no. Well, let's get our Ravagers to their finishing lines. Disturbingly, I have the slight problem that it's getting dark outside, and I can't sleep because I'm being chased by 3 Ravagers. One of us has made a tactical error here, and I suspect it might be me. Here we find Scotsman coming along the finish straight. Yes, looks like he's lost 2 Ravagers nearly. Nope, they've all made it. Fantastic. Right, let's get out of here and have a quick nap. I apparently need to do some work on this course. I think one thing that I have clearly gotten wrong is this corner. I think we'll have to take those out, because I think those caused a bit of a clip. So yeah, we're getting there. The races do seem to occasionally run. And for those who might want it, we have a Varoom in chat. Very racing-like. As a event Pokemon. Varoom! Varoom! No. Yes, so much Trump. Let's see if we can get this back wall and some of the oh, you need to come out. So this is the chimney for the forge, which I think we also need to do a couple of bits of this. Put those in there. I need to work out what we're going to do on that side. Let's do a few more of these. I'd like to at least make it look like the chimney is to roughly the right height. He says, stuffing it up again. Oi, Wolf caught a normal egg. Dragon, Kitsune, Frauke, and Feg all caught that Pokemon. Nicely done. Congratulations to all those who were attempting to catch that and did, and commiserations to all those who didn't. Right, let's get rid of the scaffolding and see what we can do about getting some nice, pretty shots of this area. Meanwhile, both of my planned targets for the evening have finished streaming, but I think I've got a new target available. So let's have a look at how all of this looks this evening. Ooh, that's coming together nicely. Be nicer if the little chunks loaded. Hello, there we are. Yes, I think the extra height from the build back here is going to help. Thank you for coming along, Nordic Wolf, and have a great evening. Oh yeah, I'm liking the way that this forge is coming together. It feels like just the right building to have here. Particularly when you see the forge itself. I do like that forge style. Stick the roof on that and that'll look really nice. Stick a couple of Ravagers in it, and it's going to look lovely. Would resin on the floor work as flex for molten metal? Ooh, you might be right there. That was partially why I stuck some of the copper in. Maybe a bit of resin just on the edge of this, perhaps. This is the problem. I don't have a resin farm yet, though. Which might have to be something that we will look into at some point in the near future. Of course, the word yet is always going to become involved in anything that is, I need X material. I mean, in this world, I don't have a pale moss farm yet. Which is why I'm not using much pale moss. That's on my list of, I need that as well. But where's the top of the castle? Would you mind loading and not flickering so much? Hello? There's the balcony. Oh yeah, having a building at the back on that left-hand side helps finish this off nicely. I think once we get the stables in at the front, the two towers that are in the middle and right-hand side, that will help put together some nice sightlines. And with the farm over here now, that actually helps fill in the landscape over here as well.
I know you're a monster.
Yeah, that farm is going to look good once that's detailed in as well. And we need to bring in a bridge down here, a path across the front, another bridge in the middle of the farm, road along there. Yeah, we've got lots to do in this area still. But it is feeling like it's going to be a heck of a build. On that note, however, we are at the point that I normally wrap up. So, unfortunately, thank you so much to Alice for the raid in. I apologise for the fact that it's going to be quite a short period of time after arrival for anyone who came with them. However, let's have a quick look. We have... Ooh, that might be a nice one to go and raid to. Let's have a quick check to see who else is out there. No, I'm not going to raid Fripp. Corrupted Tree is live, but we raided him yesterday. Yeah, I think... When was the last time I raided... Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, that's going to be good, I think. Yeah, okay. So, I am going to send us all on a raid out to Corrupted Tree. No, I'm not. I said we went to Corrupted Tree yesterday. Whoopsie. Brain fart. I'm going to send us all into Calvin MC, who is a fantastic builder and is currently working on houses for a capital. And yes, some of the stuff that they've been working on is fantastic as always. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be carrying on with the build around the forge in a vague hope of getting further with completing the Ravager racetrack area. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has, as always, been amazing having you here. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.